D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? So, with the release of the behind-the-scenes footage and the makeup test of the Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie, I thought I would take this time to go through all of the live-action Jokers and rank them from my least favorite to my favorite. And I just want to say I'm only going to do live-action for this video. I think that Mark Hamill does a great job with the voice of the Joker in the animated world, but I'm not going to rank him in this because, well, kind of I will. I'll let you know in just a second, but I'm not going to rank him in this because he doesn't do any live action performances of the Joker. So, I just want to say also that I'm judging them on their look, and I'm also judging them on their performance. A lot of people just don't do a good job, in my opinion, or they do a mediocre job. So, as I said before, I'm going to go from my worst to the best, and let's get started. So, coming in dead last, I believe at number 6, is the Birds of Prey Joker. Now, this Joker, I'm not sure who the actor was that played it, but Mark Hamill did supply the voice to this Joker. And I think that there's not really much to go on as far as performance. I mean, like, the look-wise, he looks like the Joker, but I think he looks too comic booky, in my opinion. I just think that they could have done just a little bit more, but since he's in the background, they did fine. And then, of course, performance-wise, it was okay, but it wasn't really that great. I mean, I just wish it wasn't enough to really give him a higher ranking. Then coming in at number 5 is the 60s Joker, which was played by Cesar Romero. And I think that look-wise, he's very comic book accurate, and I think that he looks great, except for the painted mustache. I think that is, like, the craziest thing, and I don't understand how anybody said that was okay. I would have been like, either shave it or you're gone. Or maybe they could just pull a Superman digitally over it and everything. Maybe that's what they should have done in Justice League, is they should have just painted over Henry Cavill's mustache. That would have been funny. But like I said, this as far as performance goes, it's very corny and hokey. And when I watch those 60s, the Batman show, I just can't stand it. Like, I can barely get through an episode. It's just too much. It's too corny, and I personally just don't care for it. And so coming in at number 4 was Jared Leto's Joker in Suicide Squad. I think that it's different, but it's a little too different for my taste. I just wish that they hadn't gone in such a different direction. I wish that they would have tried to stay as true to the characters from the comic books as possible without tainting it. And I feel like Jared Leto's performance isn't bad, but it's just I think that he's a good actor, but in this role, I just don't think that he put his best foot forward. I mean, I'm hoping that he took on the role as serious as possible, considering it's a comic book role, but I think that he still should have brought his A game, and I don't personally feel like he did in this movie, and I wish that he would have done that. So, and then as far as his look goes, like I said, it's just way too different. Like, the tattoos are fine, I guess, but, like, it was just way too much, in my opinion. So coming in at number 3 is Jeremiah from Gotham. Now, the thing about this is I don't like that they never call him Joker, and from what I understand, they're not going to ever call him Joker, which I think is a bad choice, but I mean, what are you going to do? I think it's licensing and everything. But they never call him Joker, so he's just Jeremiah, and he is a twin. And I think that I like what they did with the character. He looks very much like Jack Nicholson's Joker in some instances. And I really do like the actor's performance. I think that he does a good job, and I think that it's different. And I look at Gotham as an Elseworld story, so it's not the telling of the Joker's origin from an original from the a comic book standpoint, but it is a new telling, and I think that it's pretty fascinating. And I look at it as an Elseworlds, and I love Elseworlds, so I think that he's doing a great job. Coming in at number 2 is Jack Nicholson's Joker from the 1989 Batman. I think that this is from my childhood. This is my childhood Joker, and when I was younger, I loved Jack Nicholson's Joker. I thought he was really great, but in all honesty, looking back as far as a character goes, I love that he put on the regular, not just his face was white, and then he would put on the skin tone color makeup. I really like that. But as far as a villain goes, he really didn't do anything besides, he pulled out that really long gun. And, I mean, he had henchmen, but he really wasn't like a psychopath that the Joker is known to be. He wasn't really crazy. So I was kind of wanting more now that I'm an adult and I can watch those, but I can still watch it and still appreciate what he did and still like it because it is good. It's just I wish that he would have done something different. And then coming in at number 1, you guessed it, is Heath Ledger's Joker from The Dark Knight. I think that this is so great. I think that they did some changes, but those changes were good. They were fantastic. I love Nolan's approach to him as a realistic kind of villain and that he just doesn't care. But I think that Heath Ledger's performance is just so nuanced that I think that it's just fantastic. I mean, I personally, right now, I don't know if anyone can beat that performance. I look at Heath Ledger's performance as the Joker, as the Joker that you want to try to beat. And will Joaquin Phoenix be able to do that in this new Joker movie? I don't know. It's a Batman movie without Batman. It's just got Jokers, so maybe I can look at it as an Elseworlds kind of story, kind of like Gotham does. And Gotham asks the question, what comes first, the chicken or the egg? Which came first, Batman or his villains? I mean, were the villains just so crazy and theatrical and out there that they needed a Batman? Or was Batman so crazy and theatrical that his villains had to upgrade? So, those are my rankings for Joker, the live-action Jokers. What did you think about my picks and where I put them? Do you have a different ranking? Go ahead and put that in the section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. And what do you think about Joker in general as a character? I love Joker. He's my favorite DC villain. He's just fantastic. If you like this video, go ahead and click that like button. If you are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.